Mango bay, mango bay.
Mango bay.
Mango bay, mango bay, mango bay, mango bay, your mango bay.
For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/mangobay. Mango.
Bay.
Lost a lot of my energy.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Oh, we'll bring it. Oh, boy. We know exactly what to do with that. Said Brock Turner once.
All right, let's do it. Mango Bay, you know what it is. We're here.
Mango fucking Bay, dude.
Follow us on Instagram at Your Mango Bay. Follow my boy Usama Stands Up. Follow me at Pranav. Do not follow her. It's something like homeless bitch 69 something.
Or
I forget.
Homeless has no home.
But if I can,
Yeah.
subscribe to us on YouTube. You motherfuckers out here on Instagram, you know, just all on the IG. We see the 2,000K deficit between the Instagram and the YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Write us a review on Apple. And subscribe to the fucking Patreon. We got over 8 hours of content on there right now. Get on the Patreon. Get in there. Help us thrive. Help us eat. Help Zubi find a home. Something.
Today it's a great episode because we have resident girl learning how to make trash fires.
Or non-residents, really. Non-resident is more
Non-resident
appropriate.
Future trash fire aficionado.
Yeah, seriously. Singing a cappella over an oil drum.
She know all the good alleyways.
Yeah.
Oh, you know she know all the good alleyways.
This girl is a dumpster diving Zagat guy.
Future Asian lady in Chinatown.
Yeah, seriously, bag lady.
Oh my God.
Zubi, where is your shopping cart full of cans?
I left it at home.
Okay,
What
all
home?
right. What home?
What
home?
Zubi? Guys,
No. I know the home. Outside Wohop. I get it. I get
Thank
it.
you.
That is called home now. Wohop, aka
She's like,
home.
I'm at home in the world. I'm just at
I'm
home
a
in the
global
world.
citizen, as Priyanka
I
Chopra likes
get
to
high
say.
on life.
Yeah.
That's my residence.
For
Life.
the name of this episode, Zubi is homeless.
Yeah.
Zubi, homeless bitch extraordinaire. Tell us what's going on.
Because we came in like Bernie Mac.
We just came in
at a
real
barbecue.
hard.
You know what I'm saying?
We came in
well,
real-
y'all know my
We-
motherfucker be homeless.
It was like we went through No Nut November of homeless riffs and just came out and
You guys just did
bukkakied
like
her.
a Beyonce drop of like what was going on in my life, but like nobody has no fucking
Let's not say
idea.
Beyonce because she has a mansion.
Yeah, I
all
was
right.
gonna say.
She has a nice house.
Why are you saying Beyonce?
This is more
Come
of a
on.
Allen Iverson after the money
Yeah.
riff. You know what I'm saying?
So,
Again, we're coming hot. You know how the mangoes do. We love Zubi so much. You know what I'm saying?
truly our favorite.
All right.
Truly our favorite.
Our
Favorite
we
little
have her
sister
more
of the
than anybody.
podcast.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's the ultimate guest.
I know this is the last time I'm getting on.
All
this.
right.
Come on. You
Now
know that's a-
I'm crying.
No,
now.
I'm crying. Oh my
You can
god.
play at that game, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Tell us what's going on in the life of Zubi.
Her IG handle, by the way, is damn Zoob. We didn't even say that.
It
after
is
all.
damn Zoob.
Someone's typing in homeless but 69.
Damn
They're like,
Zoob,
okay,
yeah.
this is not working.
I don't. This is the wrong
Okay.
person.
When you come, we do get a little funeral. You know?
And the thing is, we
'Cause
do.
we're like- we're
And
like
the thing
so
is, we've
excited.
started off on a journey. This whole journey has been about like you, the pressures you face as a
Yeah.
Desi Bengali woman, right? The parental pressure, family pressure, marriage pressure, and so
Right.
we've basically been following you along on your saga.
Literally
on
following.
this
Sometimes
journey.
we look at you while you're on dates.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we're like,
Just
wow.
like peeping through, like, oh
Wow,
my god,
dude, he is so lame,
Yeah,
and she's still into
seriously.
it. Like, get some self-respect.
yeah.
So it's just been an arc. You know, it's been an arc.
Yeah.
It's been first.
Don't say arc. It's a bit triggering. Okay, it's
Why?
been a trajectory. Oh, it's been a trajectory.
You wish he had an arc. You wish he had a ship she could live on.
She was left out of Noah's Ark in this particular
She's living under
journey.
an arc. Okay.
It's an arch.
Arc de
Technically.
no triumph. Okay. All right. This is
It's
actually
honestly like really surprising to me how good I am at being a nomad.
sure.
Because I realized like
in our
when I
blood, huh?
when I like was packing my shit to like leave my house.
Okay, so let's start from the top.
Rewind.
Let's start
All right,
from the
rewind.
top.
All right,
Let's
so
go back.
This is the story. This is the main story that we should probably have.
You can't jump all the way to rat tastes pretty good, right? We got to start from the beginning of how you got to eating the rat. You know,
It's actually squirrel meat first
Squirrel
and
meat
then
first.
rat. Yeah.
Okay, getting bougie on
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
All right, Zoobs.
I mean, I'm a good hunter.
Good and a good gatherer.
If this is
It's
the end
been
and you
2
fucking a
weeks.
rat, I don't know what we're
I
talking
know
about.
which berries are actually good to eat and which aren't. You know.
Okay.
Okay, so if you've been following my story, my parents
No one
have
has.
been
Let's go
okay.
right beginning.
Let's
Right
pretend
beginning.
like nobody has.
Yes.
So my parents have been pressuring me to get married, and like there was the doctor, his name is Mukta.
Why does every one of these suitors become more and more just like a Bengali onomatopoeia?
Yeah, I
Just
know.
like
Mukta.
that.
First
I
it was,
don't
I mean,
know.
like
first, first it was Faisal.
Mukta
then it's
Maro.
Mukta. Then it's like Dushum.
Yeah,
I'm marrying
seriously.
Dushum tomorrow. What is going on with these people?
She's like, I'm marrying Belt.
I'm marrying Dash
marrying
tomorrow.
I'm marrying Bata. Jesus Christ, dude. I'm marrying Ouch. Dude, these people are getting... Oof. Are is my new husband.
I mean, that is what you call them,
Right?
Once
Are.
you get married. Yeah. So the pressure was really on to get married to this guy, and I
Can you
like
describe the pressure?
So like under all of okay, so
It's like literal pressure. They're
it's
pushing her
literally
through a door.
like a rice cooker. Like I can't even
Good one.
Okay, that's good.
That's good.
She could have used pressure cooker, but she went for something pretty low
Super
pressure,
low.
like rice cooker.
That takes 9 hours.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. A rice cooker cooks rice.
Okay.
I don't-
Thank you
I
for the
don't cook.
definition of
Thanks,
rice
man.
cooker.
Thank you.
We're in here. The riffs are flying.
Really hit my face. It's fine. It's great. It's great.
Okay. So my mom was really into this guy, and she was like, "We're gonna get you
It
married
does
to
get
him."
so sexual with the mom.
I
It
know,
is so
exactly. That's why you
weird.
said it. It's like
Hot,
just you
fit,
fuck him
delicious guy. So juicy and tender.
and employed.
Like, dude, Bengali aunties look at suitors like rotisserie chicken. You know what I'm saying?
true.
So plump and juicy. good body.
Like they're ordered from Boston Market
Yeah,
or something.
yeah,
It's really bad. But my mom was like, "You're gonna marry this guy. This is the one for you. He's a
got a big
doctor."
Look at his pert little ass, you idiot.
His tight little bod. That's what the biodata now?
Look at that bulge.
Special skills, tight bod.
He's got kind eyes.
Her mom shows her
And
a
a
picture of
beautiful
him in
smile.
gray sweatpants.
Look at the bulge.
Look at the
the bulge. Bulge na? A bulge na? Oh, God.
Oh man, yeah, it was.
So I
getting
saw here your height was
weirdly
five.
edible.
You know, so he's like the mom's like. So I saw here your height was 5'6". Is that which one is that? Which height is that exactly? I was wondering actually. Is that body height or something else?
We're clear on height. What about length?
What about circumference?
Yeah, girth.
Did
Where's the
I? Okay,
girth
so
of
I,
that?
I think I mentioned this was that he did ask me my weight, our first like FaceTime
Sure.
Yeah.
thing, and then I told my cousin that, and she was like, "Did you ask him his dick size?" And I was like, "Shut up! Shut up! Fucking
How many times have you kind of assaulted somebody?
Yeah.
Let's get that one going. That should be, I was saying, if some of these Indian guys just on the biodata, no rapes, just put that on there, just so they know.
The rape statistics.
Rape stats, pretty low for Dubai,
I'm
honestly.
5'2", 3 draws.
Three draws.
They were my cousins.
cousins, though. Who's
Cousins,
not? Huh?
huh?
You're not going to rep them, huh? Come on, Zubi. Huh?
Okay, so Zoobs, Mukta. Dr. Mukta.
Yeah, so they were moving things forward with him, even though I was like objecting. I was like saying like, "No, I don't like him. I don't want to marry him." And
What would they say when you're like, no, I don't want to marry him? They're like,
they would just be like,
Like Brock Turner, no means yes.
yeah.
"What?" Yeah, basically, yeah. It was really bad. It was like they would literally just be like, "That's not an acceptable answer."
I think
Like-
They're like, non-entity says what?
we're not even looking at you.
Yeah.
Non-entity says what? I can't, what?
Is there a ghost in here? What?
Allah, show us what is happening. It's so interesting because you are such a smart person and such a self-realized person that brown people always infantilize all the growth. They take all of our growth and like, you don't know.
Yeah,
So
that's
quick,
exactly
like
right.
that, And your parents do it on a level that actually is more than
I know. I think
I've
even
seen
Gautam Buddha's parents are like, oh, he reached enlightenment, huh? Dekho, enlightenment, babu. Huh?
Even that dad from
Papu.
fucking Gully Boy, who was like
Yeah.
whooping ass and marrying two moms. Like, Zubi is a study at heart. Maybe give her one right. One right. Only lifts.
Oh,
Okay, so you're saying no. They're saying, who asked you?
And who are you?
Yeah,
And what's your name?
Yeah. And,
Why do you live
and
here?
So it's this continuing dance, if you will, or tug of war, rather, of
Yeah.
them saying go, you saying no.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
continue.
So this guy lives in Bangladesh, and there's like a matchmaker in between, and my grandma is also like an arbiter in all of this as
Matchmakers
well.
who fucked one person their entire lives.
So,
Yep.
so they're basically all just like conspiring our wedding and like our marriage and everything. And meanwhile, I'm just like, but I don't want to marry him. And I even told him, like, he would try to text me, like, he told the matchmaker, like, oh, she doesn't want to talk to me. She's not texting me. I'm so sad. Whatever.
This guy Mukta.
Yeah, and then
He's just like a guy who would talk in the third person.
and then he was so she would text my mom and be like, oh, he's so sad that your daughter's not texting him, like she's not responding to his text messages.
I like your impersonation
like
of the
that.
matchmaker. She sounds like a real bitch, like a white bitch. Like she's real sad that Mukta's real sad that Zubi hasn't been texting back. Like, what kind of down south ass matchmaker do you have?
It's a white lady. I
a
specialize in celebrity marriages.
Yes, the lady marriages.
I know all about celebrity culture. Culture. Yeah.
One thing I will not do
converted
is
to
use the Indian
Aslam.
accent, okay? I'll
Converted
use
to
every other
Aslam and it-
accent.
What's that?
I said one thing I will not do is use the Indian accent.
You have it? Deep in ya?
What do you mean?
The accent? Can you do it?
Dipinya sounds like an Indian name. by
Yeah.
the way.
Deep in ya.
I thought you said something in
Dipinya.
Hindi. What, like, do the accent?
Let's move past it.
Yeah,
Let's
okay, yeah,
pass
let's
it.
not do that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Zubi's
Okay.
got too much integrity for a homeless bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
You know, sometimes you can learn something from a homeless bitch, okay?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Like how to
Like,
rotisserie a rat.
Like how to hang out in an Apple store all day.
How to steal Wi-Fi, okay?
How to look in someone's eyes and know who they are and their soul.
How to use the toilet wherever you go.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, so he was...
How to be a toilet wherever you go.
So he was
That
like
was so
getting like
dark.
really sad.
Because then I was gonna be like, how to stretch a nickel or your holes. But yeah, sorry, this is so deranged. Edit that out, Joe. Don't, Joe, don't.
Make it louder, Joe.
Make it louder. Okay.
Okay, so he's getting progressively sadder because I'm not talking to him and I don't want to talk to him. And I tell him, like, bro, I don't want to marry you. And he's
you
just
straight
like,
up told him, like,
yeah,
I
I
don't
straight
wanna
up
marry
told him
you.
because I was like, there's no point in like lying
And
to
his
this
interpretation
person.
is like, she's not texting me back enough.
So, I mean, at first I tried to do like the whole ghosting thing. That shit does not work with
Yeah.
Right.
arranged marriage, apparently. Because I was like, oh,
He's
maybe he'll
unghostable.
get it. Yeah,
Truly.
like he'll get it.
He's
Maybe
like, texting you, "So
he'll like
I'm
understand.
outside your house. You know?
He's like, boo.
And I have your kid.
Yeah, so he was like, oh, well, if you don't want to marry me, just go tell your parents that you don't want to marry me. And I'm like, I tried. They don't listen. And for some reason, that does not go through his brain.
Right.
Like this, I've had this conversation with him so many times. He's just like, go tell your parents that you don't want to marry me. And I'm like, I tell them and they don't listen to me. And he's just like, well, what do you want me to do? I'm just like, you can reject me and just say you don't want to marry me. And he's like, well, I have no problem with you. So I don't know why I should
God
say
damn it.
that.
Wow.
This is crazy.
This guy's game is
ready
at
to go.
like, woof.
I'm like, why the fuck would I want to marry
Like-
anyone like you? Like,
Yeah.
you are such a fucking dick.
Right. And this is a cool person. This is the one who's like pretty open to people.
Yeah.
How shitty you gotta be to not let Zubi want to fuck you? You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
seriously.
She's pushing down. She's banging deli owners and shit, you know?
Yeah,
And
seriously.
you're out here fucking up with Zubi.
I
I
know.
mean, wow.
Yeah, the standards are
So he's
pretty
like,
low.
well, I do want to marry you. It's so funny. He's like, not.
She like stopped. and
It's,
he just-
it's like a husband who won't grant a divorce, but in this case, it's like the inverse of that.
Yeah.
Where he's like not granting you to not marry him.
Right.
It's
yeah,
weird.
Yeah. So then my mom and my grandma got my cousin involved, and my cousin knows the whole thing. She's like on my side and everything, but she's like, she's always been the type who wants to help everyone.
What's so funny is
you know?
white interventions are made to save someone's life.
Yeah.
Brown interventions are
the
made
total
to
opposite
destroy
to ruin
someone's
lives.
life. We have to band together.
Like, take the crack pipe, huh?
We have
Try
to,
a little
we
bit of
have
crack.
to band together to destroy her
Yeah.
life.
Just smoke the crack, huh? Take the crack.
And on the
What's
crack,
wrong
the
with
crack
you?
pack's labeled marriage.
Yes,
Just
labeled
smoke one
mukta.
hit. One hit.
Take one hit of mukta.
You will never regret it. Yeah. It's so
You
bad.
know, Zubi, we are here today to send you off
Yeah.
into a cage. Why don't you get in that cage? We made it for you. We made it for you. And you're like, I don't like cages. Oh, there she'll go again.
Oh my god, this is like deleted scenes from the next Borat movie.
Interviews, they have like the pages where they read off. Zubi, when you said you won't want to go to that man who's 85 to marry him, it really hurt the whole family. And I know you're 13, but your pussy is village's pussy. Really hurt us as a unit.
All right, so moving it along, Zoobs.
Sorry.
Mukta, you're saying, Mukta, I don't want to marry you. I told my parents I don't want to marry you. You need to tell them that you don't want to marry me. He's saying no.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy's doing some weird no though. It's very like these guys. I know this move. Like they use the. He knows. He's very aware of how much inability she has.
Yeah, he's using the
affect
entire
her life.
patriarchal structure against
And
her.
she's like, this is what he do. He's gonna be like the guy, and then like fuck her life up.
I
But
like his whole thing isn't like I'm really into it. It's like I have no problem with you.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what's
Yeah.
wrong with your life?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Why
Yeah.
is marriage some plaything? I never understood that. Like it's just like, well, you know,
Well, he's like, he really wants to come to America.
that's
Okay.
what the fuck. There
So-
it is, bitch.
That's
fuck
like
this
very
guy.
attractive to him, is like, if I get married, I can come here, and he wants to be a doctor here or whatever. I don't know. I don't know his life.
Zubi,
Whatever.
Oh my god! If you ever like marry this guy, I'm gonna be like that fucking Shah Rukh Khan in the Kuch Hota Hai at the very end. Kick over the cake. I swear to God, I'll fucking cause some mayhem. Jesus Christ, man.
Okay, so this guy was like, I will marry you. So let's.
Yeah, he's like, I can't say no to my family because I have no problem with you. I think like there's no reason for me to reject you or whatever. So then my cousin gets involved, and she has us like do like a little Zoom meeting or whatever, and like tries to help us get to know each other a little more. And I'm just like,
Your cousin
I
does not
can't-
sound like she's helping. Actually,
no, she.
She does not sound like she's on your
Wait,
side.
Is this a on your side cousin or a not on your side cousin?
This is
This
the
is the
quote
cousin that's on my side.
Okay, Jesus
But
Christ.
she only did this because of my mom and my grandma. And she's like, okay, let's see like what the problem is. And then she's in this Zoom call with us, and she's just like, this is so fucking awkward. You clearly neither of you like each other. So
This is the cousin saying this.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
How
And
can I
then
help? Okay.
yeah.
Jesus Christ. That first part. Hey, she has COVID. What do we do? Take her to Wuhan. You know what I'm saying? What? Shut up, dude.
So the day that I came here to shoot your thing,
Our thing?
This is a thing for me and husband.
You know. Oh, I thought you meant this is our dream. And
Yeah,
you're just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
your little thing.
that was the day that my cousin was like talking to my parents, and they were going crazy because she was saying like they're not good for each other, they're not a good match, they're not, you know, they don't agree on anything, they're not like, and she was like, you know, he seems like a fine person or whatever, but like they are just not meant, they're not a good match.
That's good.
And my parents, all they heard from that was, okay, so they'll marry each other.
It's like, okay, now we understand their will or whatever, but yeah, so they're getting married, right?
Because after all of that,
After all that, and they're like, and?
Yeah.
And?
after all that, my mom was like on like fucking Macy's looking for wedding rings and shit. Like I swear to
That
God,
is
like
so wild, dude.
she was
seriously.
so adamant
At this
on
point,
this.
why look for rings? Why not just look for like handcuffs?
Yeah.
You know, shackles.
Or she'd buy handcuffs and be like, look at this ring.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, wear this. Just your size.
Seriously.
Wow.
the saddest part of all of that is that she like was not talking to me about any of these plans. Like she wasn't telling me about the rings or whatever. My sister was the one who was like, did Amu tell you about these rings that she wants to buy for the man or whatever? I was like, no.
Right.
That's the worst part. She's buying them for him.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the worst
I'm not even
part.
getting a fucking ring.
That's the kind of things he gives you. He gives you perfume
Your
for
mom,
him.
your mom literally trying to put a ring on him. Okay.
Listening to Single Ladies by
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Yeah, because at that point I was so mad at what was going on. I was like, don't try to involve me in any of the planning and in any of this, because I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care. Like you guys do this if you want to be happy. Be happy. Like
Right.
I don't want to be involved.
Are you
in
resigning yourself to the marriage? Or you're just like,
I was resigning myself to it because
Whoa,
I was just like,
whoa.
but then I like,
whoa.
let me tell you, it took months of therapy and months of fucking opening my eyes up to what was happening.
And by that she means the 2 Mango Bay episodes.
Yeah, he's gonna say.
You're welcome.
Like what therapy? How are you getting away with therapy
Doctors in
that
session.
house? That's
Where's
that's some like
therapy?
Anne Frank ASMR therapy that's going on.
Because
you
she's
know?
like cooking your
Listen,
mom. And she's
I
like,
wanna
do I hear
give-
open dialogue?
A big shout out to BetterHelp. Fuck these guys.
No, we're totally on your side. What are you doing?
Yeah, we're with you, Zoobs. Subs, why don't you marry Mukta?
Come on, he seems like a
What
cool
if we
guy.
intervened right in the middle? We're like,
Yeah.
listen, we've been talking to Mukta,
And,
we got a
um,
little surprise for you. Come
Yeah.
on in.
Come on in, Mukta. And he's huge, and he's fat, and he's
Yeah.
ready. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I was resigning myself to whatever was gonna happen, and then I was just like, wait, what the fuck? Like the more fights I had with my parents, the more I was like, I can't let them control this, because like, if they
Is this
the
like
minute I let them
Right.
control all of this, like getting me married to the person they want me to marry, then they're gonna control everything. And not only that, I will have kids one day, and I will do the same shit. I'll like behave the same way with my kids, and that's really what broke me down. I was like, I cannot let this happen to my kids. I cannot
Okay.
treat my
Right.
kids.
You can't treat
like-
Mukta Jr. and Mukti like this.
I think Mukti would marry this guy, and the girl would be like, our first order of business, take your name away.
Yeah.
Just, you're not Zungi. You're just wife now
Yeah.
to me. Jesus
You're
Christ.
of Mukta.
Property of Mukta.
Yeah.
Mukta. He does like a guy, again, he says things like, Mukta's happy.
Yeah, Mukta.
Mukta
happy.
married.
Mukta married
Mukta
now.
marry her.
Mukta go to US of A.
Mukta marry it. Mukta like. Mukta has no problem. Mukta has no problem.
Mukta go to America, get Dorito. Mukta get fruit roll up.
Like apple pie, Mukta. Yankees.
Donald Trump.
endearing.
I know, it's true. I mean, this is basically
like
your
the
marrying.
Hulk.
Well, now that you said that, Mukta, come on in.
You are green though somehow.
Knuckle Dragon Mukta over here.
The incredible bulk. This guy's just fat. He's just fat, dude.
Oh god.
Oh man.
You know what's interesting? Mukta or Mukti means freedom.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, wow.
I
in
just
Bengali,
realized
which is
that.
hilarious. And
He's the total
and
opposite
he's
of
like,
that.
yeah. What's the Bengali word for cage?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
It sounds like gotcha.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you realize you had this realization after doing therapy, aka Mango Bay, that
Yes.
you don't want to become this kind of person to your kids.
Is it like some
Yeah.
sort of blindside thing where like Sandra Bullock, some white lady comes, helps this like minority out kind of
First
thing?
of all, my therapist is black.
Yes.
Okay,
From
Thank
the South.
God. Okay, good.
So
From the
Okay.
South. So it was just
Oh.
like a big mom who was like, listen, girl, you ain't got to do nothing you don't want to do. All right, you tell this Mukta, come on over here. I'll
Well-
tell Mukta for you.
okay, so first
This Mukta fucker. Tell us Mukta fucker.
first she was like,
Does it make you
giving me-
moist, honey?
Oh my God,
Does it make you moist?
Is there peach cobbler down there? Or is it dry aged rib?
Can you get it or can you get it? Okay.
No, but she was really, really helpful. She like literally opened my eyes, because it took me years to
grits?
realize.
Okay.
It took me years to realize that what my parents were doing was abuse. Like
Right.
I did not want to name it that. I did not want to call it that for a really long time. I still have trouble saying that, because at the end of the day, they are my parents.
Zubi, I will say this. We did say this a couple episodes ago.
We did.
But I know what
We
happens.
kind of been telling you this from the
But
beginning.
here's the thing, I know we say come after that, so like it undoes any
Yeah,
sort of real thing you could
seriously.
learn. So we should, if we said come less, we would have saved your life. I just realized,
Yeah.
you know, because we're like, hey, your dad is really subjugating you. Blah, 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 you know, that we should have maybe not done that afterwards. Just realized.
The
I think
thing
we
is that-
just started a new Mango Bay thing, Mango Therapy.
Mango Therapy.
This is coming to Patreon soon.
Yeah.
I
Have you
just
tried
would not have
fucking your
listened.
captor?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I would not have listened to, because it wasn't just you guys telling me that. My other friends were telling me the same thing, and they were like, "You got to get out of this situation." And to me, I was just like, "I'll fix it all. I'll be fine." I was like, "I can make them happy, and I'll be happy too."
Is that the matchmaker again? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I know.
Making a comeback. Making a
She's
comeback.
internalizing the matchmaker. Actually, that's how she's talking about it.
Hi guys, my name's Seema.
She's like, "My name's Seema.
Woo!
How you guys
Seema,
doing?
auntie.
I can make everyone happy in this situation. My mom, my dad,
Yo,
Mukta."
her name is actually Sabina.
Oh God.
Sabina, eat a dick. Mukta's dick, actually.
Fucking
Get
go
the fuck out of here.
All these therapists.
You're
were-
bad at your job.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Really?
She actually is a matchmaker only for ISIS. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So we got Hamad bin Qureshi
Yeah,
here.
which is, she basically runs a child bride trafficking website.
That's actually one of the things that was off-putting about him, is that he was just
One of the
so
things.
religious. He was just so religious. He's also like a huge fan of my older uncle, like my Bora Chacha.
yeah.
My Bora Chacha is like kind of fundamentalist.
Got you.
It's like borderline like fundamentalist Islamic. Like I was just like, I cannot accept someone who is such a big fan of my uncle.
I love people
You
who
know?
say borderline
Love
as,
him.
if, as if that's not already the worst thing ever. Listen, he's right below the border, which is only kind of hits women.
Borderline on the other side of the Syria-Iraq border. That kind of borderline.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely, where's that border at? Middle East for sure. Borderline. Listen, man, kind of Muslim is already too much. All right?
For you, especially.
Borderline
Zubi.
fundamentalist?
Yeah.
If someone does Fajr regularly, I'm like, goodbye. All right, Fajr.
What's
Really,
Fajr?
that's the dawn prayer. He like, people
Yeah,
wake
that's
up
like early morning.
on the daily.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's like, bro. First of all, why are you a bro?
I don't mind the prayers. I feel like that is a form of meditation. It's everything else that comes with like the thought process of especially Bengali Muslims.
Don't try to Hindu it up. Be like, it's like meditation. It's not like meditation, Zubi.
It actually
lasts like
is.
30 seconds.
It actually
What,
is.
Muslim prayer?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You wish it lasted 30
Okay,
seconds.
here we
No,
go.
Fajr, how long does
You wish it
one
lasted 30
genuflection last?
seconds.
No, you can do du'as for a long time if you want to. So yeah,
Okay.
you can. There's room
First
for
of all,
growth.
there's like a whole like
I just feel like
yoga
this is like
thing
ISIS
going
style
on.
marketing. It's like,
Okay.
no, we do meditation too 5 times a day.
You're fudgering the numbers.
You're fudging
Joe,
the
shut the
numbers.
fuck up, right? We don't need a Baptist ass
Joe
here.
from downtown.
We don't need your fucking
Joe from
Episcopalian ass.
downtown Baghdad coming in.
From downtown Constantinople,
Joe's
bitch.
Catholic. Are you
Get the
Catholic,
fuck out of
Joe?
here.
Good old
You
Catholic Joe
Byzantine
Russell.
bitch. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so go on.
It's so funny that these Muslim dudes are so hilarious because they're like, I'm chill. And you know what's also chill? When you come home at 6 p.m. every day. That's super chill. That's the chillest thing ever. You know what I'm saying, dude? I mean, keep going.
Okay, so all that goes down. I'm like, I'm not marrying this. Ew. Is that my spit?
That's your spit, Zubi.
We've actually put a little mukta spit
Yeah.
on there just to get you in the mode.
Get it going, get it rolling, get the ball rolling. You're married now, by the way.
Dude,
In Chechnya, you're married. Okay? That's what we call a Chechen wedding.
that's the white guy. You're like, hey, that's a nice white guy. Oh, I pray 9 times a day. I love Mecca. Oh, shit. Okay.
The day is too short for me in
So you
terms
have
of prayer.
a briefcase full of cash, and it's all to kill Hindus. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so all that goes down, and my parents are still acting like I didn't say no to this guy a billion times, and they're like ready to get me married to him. My dad's talking to his brothers about like, oh, we're going to Bangladesh to get her married or whatever. Like, you know, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna get my vaccine and go get her married.
Oh my gosh.
And
At least he's
brought
doing
vaccines
the vaccine's
into it,
good.
too.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Safely,
Guys, bring it all
listen.
in.
Safely, we're gonna
He didn't
make
even
sure.
mean COVID. He meant like dengue, you know?
Listen, I can't ruin her life if she has no life. I get that.
no, he was talking about himself getting the vaccine because he's
Yeah,
old.
exactly.
Listen, I can't enjoy ruining her life if I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? Khalil out. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So they're planning all this shit. I'm losing my mind slowly, like every single day, and then one day the matchmaker calls my mom. I think it's the matchmaker. And, and she's like,
Goofy here.
It's Sabina again.
Hello.
It's me, Sabina.
Oh, everything's going straight to plan.
why did we turn her into a
You did. We're a reflection of you,
Yeah,
Zubi.
exactly, Zoobs.
We're a reflection of you,
We're
baby.
working with what you gave us. That's Sabina.
I'm gonna make a show dedicated just to her. It's
It's not gonna sell, but as a rep, it's fine. That is a one episode.
Okay, listen, Indian matchmaking. That lady ain't matched nobody. Okay, so there was a whole show about her.
There's that therapist coming out.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
ain't matching
nobody.
nobody. Indian match list making, if you know what I mean, honey.
At the end of the therapy session, he's like, now that's I want to introduce you to my son, Quan.
Who was your therapist? Viola Davis? What's going on, dude?
Okay,
Amazing
anyways.
actress. Best actress of our generation.
Where was I? Okay, so the matchmaker calls and she's like, "Oh, you know, the guy is saying that your daughter told him to tell everyone that he doesn't want to marry her." I was like, "Yo, this bitch still put all of it on me. Like he couldn't just be like,
That's
I don't
so
want to
funny.
marry
That's
her.
so funny.
He
Yeah.
had to be like, she told me to tell everyone that I don't want to marry her.
Right.
I mean,
was
he's
like,
right.
You fucking bitch. But he also knows the consequences.
What else do you expect from Mukta, though, at this point? You expect him to now all of a sudden keep it real and be like, hey, y'all.
Mukta sad.
It just ain't right, you know?
Mukta reject.
No, of course he's going to be. He literally tattled on you. He's like,
did.
guys,
I
not
was like,
only
"You
does Zubi not want to marry me,
pussy."
she wanted me to lie and say,
Right,
I don't want to
right.
marry
You
her.
fucking
He's a little
Yeah,
bitch.
he's a little bitch.
Such
dude.
a little bitch.
It's not a realization. We've been a bitch since day one
Yeah,
of this
he
conversation.
is.
But damn, man, what a bitch. Mukta. Not even a real name. Bitch. You're a sound.
You're a sound.
You're a clap.
You're a fucking onomatopoeia.
You're
He's
Bengali
like-
herpes. What
He's
you
just
are.
like Dr. Mukta.
Ah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
fuck you with your doctor.
He calls
ass.
himself Dr. Mukta?
Yeah.
He's like, hi, it's Dr. Mukta.
Yes.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah, he's probably a witch doctor. You know? He's like, I'm going
It would actually, that would be more beneficial to me,
That
honestly.
would be. That's
Like-
true. You'd be into that.
You have any
You're
essential
too
oils?
Brooklyn at this point. Yeah.
Give me some oils. I'll marry you. I need some amethyst.
Get me some fucking
Let's go.
crystals. Let's go. So that's the day. My mom like is yelling and screaming her ass off. She's like cursing me out.
Right.
I'm still in bed. I haven't gotten out yet.
Sure.
I'm like scared to
Hello?
get out. And and
Okay, Joe, can you go down and
should
grab
we
the
wait?
food?
Delivery.
Yeah,
we love
we're
you. We
coming
love
down.
you. We love you. You're not as important as pizza, though. I'll say that.
No, he's a little bitch. The Bengali and desi delivery drivers never come up.
They never do, and fuck them, dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Fuck them. Seriously, fuck those guys. Every time I'm on the Planet Fitness,
Tell
I told
them
this
to
guy,
fuck off.
Every time I'm on Planet Fitness, I'm doing the chest press. This one same Indian uncle, hey, get up, I want to use.
Yeah.
He
I'm
does
like,
that.
bitch, of course I'll get up for
But
you.
of course, because he's been stealing all the reps, he's too jacked.
Yeah.
And Usama
He's
can't say
huge.
shit.
And if I don't do it, my mom's gonna call me. You said no to Mukesh Uncle.
I heard.
It's prison rules in Planet Fitness,
Yeah, bro.
for sure.
So my mom's yelling. My dad's on the treadmill, also screaming at me.
He's on the treadmill
he's on
screaming
the
That's
at
the
you.
funniest thing,
That's
dude.
some like Tony Soprano shit.
He's like,
Yeah.
listen. And
He's
like
literally just like on the fucking treadmill.
He's doing
like,
Zumba. Zubi, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it, Zoobs.
He's like, I knew she wasn't gonna
he
get
got
married
that-
to him.
he
I
got-
knew it. They beman, they hobbies, blah 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 blah. All this shit.
So he's saying that on the treadmill.
He's saying all this shit on
Hilarious.
the while
Hilarious.
he's on the treadmill, and I'm still in bed.
And 1, and 2, and marriage for you, and 2, and 3, you're gonna be ghee.
And that's when I decided. I was like, that was the day. I was like, I gotta get my ass out of here, because
Right.
there was from the beginning of the month of November. I
As
was
you're
like,
escaping, is he like on the treadmill racing after you? Come back!
No, that's how he runs after is in treadmill, elliptical form.
in the beginning of the month, I decided I gotta leave. Right, so I had
Right.
started packing like little by little, all my things, whatever I needed, and that day was I was like, this is it. Like, it's now or never.
Right,
Like I've
right.
got. I was like, oh, I'll wait like 2 more weeks. Like, this was supposed to be the week that I left.
So you already planned this before their
I
little
was,
outburst.
yeah. Like, this was supposed to be the week, but then like when it happened, I was just like, when they were like going crazy with all that bullshit.
Well, what's the bullshit? I want to get more into that.
A lot of the bullshit is just of them not being able to conceptualize their own unhappiness with themselves and putting it all on me. So because they didn't get what they wanted out of life, if I don't give them this, then I'm ruining everything for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have to listen to them saying things like, if I had a son, he would have taken care of all of this. He, like, if I had if you were a boy, like, things would have been so much better, blah, blah, blah. Like, and this is stuff that was repeated throughout the years, you know, and I would listen to this and I would internalize all of this and be like, you know what? Like, I can do it. I can, like,
Listen, you're
Hey. Zubi, you
Take a deep breath.
Nothing you've done is wrong.
Yeah, you haven't done anything wrong, and your conceptualization is totally spot on.
Yeah.
And it's not even
Yeah.
just with immigrant parents, right? Every parent, this is the problem with parenting and childhood and all that, is there's a very toxic dialectic where they think, oh, this child is now going to fulfill all the things I could not fulfill in some way. And that's not the job of the child, and that's not your job, and you didn't do a fucking thing wrong.
You, what we
Deep
do?
breath, deep breath.
It's all good.
Seriously, take a deep
what
breath.
we do. What we do as brown people is we legitimize everything they say, right? We've been taught that at a very young age to legitimize what they say. It's sure you can say, oh, it's just dad, it's just mom, but we legitimize it on a certain level. So that the main thing I think that you've done that is such a beautiful thing is that you've delegitimized the core of what they're saying. And that is the first step, to not give it credence. And that takes forever because I don't know what it is, but we're just so...
Well, it's like they weaponized love.
Right.
You know what I mean? They weaponize those familial bonds, and they don't know that they're doing it, right? They're not consciously like, we're going to fulfill our dreams to Zubi and we'll weaponize our love for her. No, for them, it's just like, do it, bitch. Do it. Ah! It's all unprocessed animus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's great that you got out of that and you broke that basically cycle, as you put it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think it's a difficult thing.
I wouldn't call it a cycle. I would call it more of a treadmill.
It's more of a treadmill, yeah. That you broke that elliptical of abuse, that ellipses of abuse.
It's the Bowflex of pain.
Yeah.
Truly.
So you decided you're gonna make the break, right? You had the realization. You're like, this is never gonna end unless you do something to actually end it, right? You exerted your agency as a human being. Take us from there.
Yeah. So I'm like packing silently in my room while I don't know. I was just like,
Let me get in on this over here.
Yeah. Hey, I think we found some new thighs that are the thighs of the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh boy, these are some real
Thigh
knockers.
angles.
Some real
Yeah,
knockers.
yeah,
I'll tell you right
you're-
now, dude.
this is
We should call the show Between
This
Two
is
Thighs.
years of-
Thighs, dude. For me, it's between two yearns.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh.
Okay, so Zoop, you.
Yeah.
so I'm packing. I'm ready to
Also,
go.
if you cry now, I don't know what to do. I guess I'll
I-
just go into your shirt because I have nothing else I can do. All right? Stay together, bitch. All right?
I'm trying. Okay.
Okay.
I'm trying and I'm crying. Okay. Anyways.
Okay, black therapist.
No,
I'm
seriously.
trying, I'm crying. This shit's litty, that'll be 1850.
Okay, so I'm packing and I hadn't eaten all day. My sister gets me a banana and like water.
Okay,
I'm
time to bounce.
Insulting.
Time
Yeah.
to bounce. Bitch, you don't even know me like that. I need gumbo. I need a full dish.
I'm texting. I text my friend to come get me, and she's like, "Oh shit, today's the day." And I was like, "Yeah, bitch, today's the day."
Wow, so you already had like a bug out plan.
Yeah.
Did you have a bug out bag prepared of like?
I did. I had a bag prepared, and then I
What was in it?
2 bananas.
2 bananas.
and then I had
for
to.
roll-ups.
I got it.
I actually had to get another bag prepared, and I was like, "This is like, it's so crazy how much clothes I have." Because even after all the packing that I did, I will say I packed a lot of clothes.
She packed all her clothes and one copy of Miss Congeniality on DVD. Zubi's favorite movie, by the way. Her favorite movie.
Seasons 1 through 3 of Wings.
That was her bug out bag. 2 bananas and one copy of Miss Congeniality on DVD.
And Wings.
Yeah, and Wings.
This is like food to me.
Okay, so you got your bag together. Was there like a secret escape that you made?
So I told sorry, I'm not, not gonna say the name. I told my friend to come pick me up at 7.
Yeah, we don't want to
And-
reveal a hero by
Right.
all means.
Right.
I don't want to say anybody's name and then like they get in trouble or whatever with their
Let's just
people.
call her
With your
Clark
parents?
Clark Kent
Clark
comes. So I tell Clark Kent to come and pick me up at 7, and it's 6 o'clock, and my dad is in the living room reading Quran. And I was
Okay, here we
just
go.
like-
Jesus.
and I was like, in my
Or
head, I was
Muhammad.
thinking.
Mohammed.
AKA breakfast.
In my head, I was thinking, okay, if he's just gonna stay there, then I'm like, by this, if he's there by the time Clark Kent gets here, then I'm just gonna have to fight with him and then leave.
I will
Like,
say this. Beyond,
Why would your dad obstruct you from leaving if he just
Yeah.
saw you walking
100%.
out
Yeah,
the door?
of course.
Or
He would
with
be
the
like,
bags
"Where are
or
you
just in
going?"
general? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he would be like, where are you going? What's happening? Like, why?
Bengali uncles are very hard to outrun emotionally, but physically one of the easiest things to do.
Well, it sounds like he's been training for the day to run after you, you know?
And Zubi got an uphill driveway, so
Yeah.
he's ready for like the fucking incline as well.
So the funny
All right,
thing,
she's healthy now. We can get back into no positions. Okay.
Sorry, Joe.
Okay. All right. Bring it back. Bring it back.
readjust everything.
I know.
Poor
That,
Joe.
that was Zubi's life. Jesus Christ. You got how I get when I see like a Filipino butt. I'm like almost crying, just tears of joy.
So you're looking at your dad. He's possibly obstructing. This is like a video game. You have
Yeah.
to wait till his guard is
Yeah.
off before you can
Right.
sneak out stealth style.
So I also had clothes in the laundry that I needed to go and get, so I could also finish packing that.
Right.
So I went downstairs to get that clothes, and I hear him from downstairs go to the window to see whether I'm leaving or not, because he knows, he has an idea
Joe, can you overlook the Mission
like,
Impossible theme song when he's talking about this?
So your dad has an inkling that you're gonna leave.
Yeah, he has an inkling that I'm mentally just like done.
Okay,
right?
so that means your dad has some kind of a soul where he's like, I wouldn't put up with this. It's like, why should she? Yet I got to do my job here and be a dick.
Brown dads know when their girl has a thought.
Yeah.
Do I smell a decision by my daughter?
Is that free will that I smell? Smells like will.
Smells like growth. I don't want.
So he looks out the window, notices that I'm not going nowhere because I'm getting the laundry. I come back up and
Smart.
then
I love it. Yes. Yes, Zubi. Okay.
I come back up. I'm like,
Also, I want to.
Like, what, bitch?
I want people to know this. Zubi's house is not like some meadow. It is like tight hallways. Dad is in the way. It's not. It's over. Like that mother. He's in the hallway.
right,
It's a
right,
tight
right.
place. It's it has an open living room where you can maybe spar it out.
Yeah,
But in the hallway, if you get caught in the hallway, it's fucking over.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So luckily, my mom is sleeping. My brother, the one with like the disabilities, he poops. And in
Sure,
the bathroom.
that's relevant. What?
So, no, because that's when my dad has to go and clean him. So when he's cleaning him, I put
Did you strategically plan that? Like you fed your brother Chipotle at 3 p.m. and you were like, 6 p.m. is going to be the time Clark Kent come at 6.
Honestly, my siblings came in so clutch that night. Like, really, I was like, damn, La Bible.
Hell yeah.
Your brother's pooping, your sister's
Amazing
menstruating. It's just like a whole scene. The whole family
No,
has to get
You have a
it's
involved.
code
so
word?
funny.
You
My
have a code
sister,
word?
so my sister's the only one in the house who knows that I'm leaving, right? My younger brother has like an idea that because I did talk to him and I told him like I think I have to leave, right? So she is like, okay, well, I tell her like I don't want to get her in trouble. I don't want my parents to know that she knows, or else she's gonna get in trouble as well. So she gets on the treadmill.
Wow.
That's where all the pain
Amazing.
starts.
Yeah.
It's like they're getting their shit
This
charged
treadmill
up
is
for
like
pain.
such a totemic item now that I'm thinking of in the Ahmed household, you know?
It's one of those things where you wait for your own beating
Yeah.
while she just like revs herself up. You know? Jesus Christ.
It's like his pre-workout
Yeah,
before he's
pre-workout.
Okay,
G1.
so my brother's in the bathroom. My dad is cleaning him. But the bathroom door is open. So
That's
you know,
boundaries, hello.
Yeah.
yeah. So you know
Or
that.
goodbye, rather.
He was like borderline in the bathroom checking me
But
out.
you know that I have to pass the bathroom when I'm leaving
I
my
know.
room,
Yeah.
right?
So your dad's racing after you with a handful of poop. He's like, where are you going?
but it's like his poop. Is that
Not even the
to
brothers.
avoid that, I put my.
Wait, that's a real fear for you? That he would come out with poop? I know how this gets. This is how it
I
always
drape myself
goes.
in plastic.
This is how it always goes. The old Khalil scat method.
Okay, so to avoid like him seeing anything, I put my duffel bag and my book bag inside of the laundry bag, and I
so
dra-
slick. This is such a fucking prison
Fuck yeah,
break.
dude. Because you know that they got Mukta on the line too, who can like airdrop poop
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Who can,
Zubi,
like-
show us the back tattoo of your escape plan. Please.
So I drag that shit down.
Hell
Luckily, by the time I get back
And
up,
you had to kill true drifters on the way down. I get it. You had to do it. You had to do it. They couldn't know. They saw too much. I get it, dude. I get it.
by the time I get back up, my dad has to use the bathroom. So he
Hell
closes
yeah.
the
He's
door.
like, all that cleaning
And
poop
my
got me in the mood to poop.
My sister was like, go, hurry up. So I take the rest of my bags and I go downstairs. My little brother sees me and he's just like, huh?
Yeah. She has two brothers.
Yeah. And my sister gets on the treadmill and she's like, I'm just going to pretend like I'm
But then maybe that activates her own auntiness. She's like, Dad, she's
Leaving,
leaving.
she's leaving.
No, fuck. The treadmill strikes again.
And then I go downstairs, I get everything. I told you about the new job that I have. They sent me a computer monitor. So I got to fucking pack this computer monitor
Jesus
with
Christ.
Fax machine. All of it.
I don't understand why. So I'm like fucking
Also, I'm-
running up the driveway with all this shit, and then I got this computer monitor.
That's hilarious. Reenact that scene, Joe, real quick. Get a little Okay, I'll say for the fans, Zubi's normal run isn't a thing to see either. So this is now compounded. So
like,
Rilla Williams, she is not. Okay.
it is. The leaves are mad crunchy. Okay,
Yeah.
I have to be like. running up the driveway.
leaves are mad
my
crunchy.
my
Sounds like
friend.
leaves.
My friend is luckily right in front of our house. She turns off the headlights, and I'm just running up with all
Apparently,
my
I'm really
shit.
sure with the story. The friend came in about to go into the house. Hey, top of the morning. How's it going?
Hey,
Ahmed?
uncle. Hey, uncle.
What's going
Hey,
on?
auntie.
Here to steal your daughter. Dude, you forgot that part. It's like so funny.
Yeah, you got
She
please.
came in, beep, beep, beep.
Zoop, tell the story. Come on.
So she thought that it was
By
like
the
a
way-
mutual thing, right, between me and my family.
So we know that this person's white. Okay. Boom.
No, well, okay, she's not exactly white, but
What's that mean? East Asian? No, I'm just joking.
but she just didn't have like the full story basically, and I was just because. I told her that my mom was yelling at me and she was saying things like leave this house or fix whatever with the guy.
She thought it was one of those chill, unceremonious escapes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
One of
basically.
those-
it was a mutual escape.
I felt so bad because she was like, "Oh shit, it's an actual fucking escape."
Also, you gotta give the
Like-
briefings, yo. All right, you gotta give them the mission
Yeah,
objectives.
seriously. You planned all that out
Okay.
except for the getaway driver.
I love her,
who
but
rolls up in
she
an ice
was
cream
also
truck.
texting me the whole
Where's
day.
Jason Statham?
Yeah.
Listen, she was texting me the whole day. She was like, "Should I take my car? Should I take an Uber? Should we take a car? Should we take the Uber?" I was
your
like,
plan-
Car,
"I don't know,
obviously.
just fucking."
Your plan was insane because you were like to her, like, "Hey, come to my house, scream getaway mobile when you come there."
Yeah, seriously.
and that'll be good. Like, what, dude? That's every plan. You have the 9 laundry bags, Russian doll laundry bags. But you couldn't get the getaway driver because then she would get, fucking compromised. Then you're running across the street with the computer.
No, but thank God. Stupid fucking monitor.
Mukta comes out of the fucking bush,
The monitor's amazing.
trips you, it's over.
The monitor turns on.
my
It's
God.
Mukta. Where are you going, bitch? Where are you going?
It's not even plugged in.
I have no problem with you. Where are you going? I have no problem
Now
with you.
you've unlocked Mukta version 2. Get back home, bitch. Mukta mad.
Mukta smash.
Mukta smash.
Ah, man, he would never. I would never let him.
That's
Yeah, Mukta never smash.
That's how he talks to
Never
his
smash.
boys after he consummating the first day. How'd it go last night? Well, let's just say Mukta smash.
That's actually something that I told my mom. I was like,
What?
that if we get married, like she can't expect grandchildren because I'm not letting him touch me.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
He's like, okay, Aunt, take care of the grandkids. Okay, don't worry about that.
So,
Just
here,
get him over here,
looking up
huh?
your biodata again, and
She just laughed and then she was like, "Why would you say something like that?" I was like, "Because it's true."
dude, she has no concept of consensual sex. It's like not even an idea for her.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Agency. That's funny. That's
Let
good.
him.
Consenting where?
At
Where
what
do you-
point did your parents realize you had made the escape? When they did bed check at 7 a.m.?
I think like an hour later. So it was like I left around like 7 p.m. and like living the Madeline life. Okay.
Did you have the clothes in a Zubi format?
Zubi didn't report for mess duty.
Yeah, dude. Lunch.
They just lift up a poster, there's a hole.
Yeah. It's a poster of Mukta.
Listen, Zubi, in some closing comments, we're so proud of you.
Yeah, we are really proud
Real
of you.
talk,
And you know
proud
we're
of
here
you.
for you. You know you can stay here anytime. Seriously.
Yeah.
You know you got a home here of sorts.
If you want me to go to get
if you stay more than 5 days, I might marry you off. But okay.
to me though, to me,
Yeah,
we're fine.
to Usama.
And here's the thing: if you want me to go to your house to get whooped, so
Yeah.
that they can get out of their system, and I'll be like, okay, I got you.
Take the whoopings
and
for
so they
me.
can like hang out because they got some whoopings in. I got you, dude.
Well, I like that none of it's physical abuse. It's all just being so annoying
Yeah.
to the point where it's like, I got to get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
It's really so
Right,
bad
right.
because I was at some point I was like, I wish they would just like physically abuse me because then
Right.
it's like it's so like yeah, dude, like leave, but the emotional and like mental abuse is just worse because you're like it'll get better. They
Well,
said
that's 'cause
sorry.
You can whoop
It's
their
like-
ass. I feel like you're a strong woman. You know what I'm saying? Who's he gonna whoop?
Seriously. And you're spiritually Dominican.
Yeah.
You know? You'll cut a bitch.
Yeah, with just your finger. You know?
Yeah.
That's a shank.
You know, have you seen your siblings?
I saw my sister.
How was that?
She's married.
She's married to Mukta. She's like, thanks, bitch. Thanks a lot. Now I'm Dr.
Great.
Mrs. Dr. Mukta.
Great. They named me Mukta too.
Yeah.
My name's also Mukta now. Amazing. 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 Bitch.
Dr.
I
Mukta,
felt so
all he
bad
does is,
for
all he does is
her.
prescribe black seed oil for everything. I got COVID. Here's some black seed oil. That's it.
It's a biryani.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt really bad like leaving her in that situation, but
Your sister's strong too. She's like, and they can't tell her shit because they're all like, they're so hyped up on you that she's just
Yeah.
like, and she lives somewhere else. That's perfect.
yeah.
Live somewhere else. It's all good. Listen, closing comments. We just stay with
I
it.
didn't. Oh,
What?
I didn't tell you about. So I did tell you. Like my brother gets yelled at a lot. The younger brother, and I told both of them like, don't defend me when I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like, don't try to like be on my side or whatever. They're not going to listen to any of that. Let them yell and scream and curse whoever they want. And my brother, the youngest one, being who he is, would say shit back to my dad, and then he'd get yelled at, and my brother would just laugh at him,
Right.
like to his face.
It's crazy, dude.
Like,
That's intense.
my dad would be like, shut up, you don't know anything. And my brother would just be like,
Oh, God, that frequency too.
Yeah, I know.
That should shrink your dad's dick a little bit.
Yeah, seriously.
That's like the fucking kid from Simpsons.
Your brother's giving your
he
dad
has
wedgies.
no shame. He has no shame. He's like, I don't give a fuck. It's that youngest sibling energy, really.
Because he's been
Like,
little coddled his whole life. So he's like,
Yeah.
there's no.
Yeah, it's like you created this Frankenstein
bitch.
monster, bitch.
I told you, my little brother got hit, and he's like, I'm turned on right now.
Yeah, yeah.
This do it harder. This is making me hard. Oh yeah, my mom's like, I'll hit. She's hitting herself. You know. So you listen. We stay with the course. Do not waver. You are strong. You're a fucking role model. You're a fucking role model to
Yeah.
people.
Just to all the Saletti girls listening to this, if you're allowed to listen to things.
Maybe they just close your ears up with like lead.
With lead. Yeah, with hot molten lead.
Listen, all these ladies who aren't
it's
working
just
on their
bullets
dads.
in their ear.
Bullets. Jesus Christ.
Bullets.
Wow. They're dead. To all you not dead Saletis, there's like
Yeah.
5 left.
So all the girls out there, period, who are in like oppressive domestic situations, listen to Zubi. Okay, just do
Exactly.
it quicker.
Make an escape plan.
Yeah, and have a better escape plan, a little bit better escape plan.
That's what it is, dude. Besides 2 laundry bags.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, call me George Clooney from
Yeah.
Ocean's 11 out here.
I'm telling you, man, I'm really good at packing. Should have been homeless
That's why
my whole
Gusta wants you
life.
so much. It's like, I need luggage.
How is the homeless life treating you?
So I was living with my friend, and then luckily one of my friends told me that she has an apartment where she's
Your
gonna
friend,
be gone.
Grand Central Station. You're my best friend, Grand Central.
I was staying with her, and then now I was staying with her in Queens, and now I'm in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Until my friend from
You're
Miami
moving your
comes
way
back.
to the Bronx eventually.
But there's a Bronx who was like, come to my place. I was like, okay, I'd rather.
Staten
Yeah.
Island.
I'd rather drink
Nice.
this.
Dr. Mukta,
Okay,
I
yeah.
changed my mind.
So I don't know what's next, but hopefully
A hot meal.
Man, I wouldn't say that much. A cold meal, maybe. a gravelly meal.
I'm showering. Thank you very
But you're making it
much.
sound like it's an event. You know what I'm saying? I'm showering at times. You're the shit. Your dad shits. And it's all fucking good.
Yeah.
You
We're
know what
proud
I'm
of you, Zubi. Everybody out here,
Stay
there's a
on
lot
the
of good
hustle.
lessons in this episode. We love you guys. Follow us on Patreon, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Write us a review. Patreon, we got close to 8 hours of content, over 8 hours of content on there now. Write us a review, all that good shit. YouTube, we love you. Thank you.
Come again. You want to get on Street Easy to help Zubi out?
You want to Venmo me?
Your mango babe.